This is easily one of the most epic videos that I have seen in quite some time, coming from Steven Spielberg, the legend himself, who has reached his breaking point when it comes to a lot of the woke nonsense that is going on in our country right now, that is running rampant throughout our society, throughout our culture, and he is sick and tired of it, just as a lot of us are, right? So let's get into this and see what he has to say here in this epic video. This is absolutely fantastic. So Steven Spielberg blasts censorship of old books and movies to appease modern sensitivities, and the hilarious thing about this is that he kind of roasts himself in regards to a lot of this stuff, because he is someone who has self-censored himself in the past as well. So before we get into what he has to say here in this video, let's check that out as well. Steven Spielberg admitted his error in editing guns out of one of his most famous movies. The acclaimed director expressed regret in replacing armed agents, their weapons, with walkie-talkies in the E.T. film. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, Steven Spielberg said. I never should have done that because E.T. was a product of its era. No film should be revised based on the lens we now either voluntarily or being forced to peer through. So, and he's completely correct about this. So, let's get into what he has to say here in this fantastic video.
Is this a feeling you have across the world of art that we shouldn't apply today's standards to yesterday's work?
Nobody should ever attempt to take the chocolate out of Willy Wonka.
Which is a really funny roast that he's making right there, because that is exactly what we're seeing happening with a lot of Roald Dahl books, right? Like, they are literally censoring and changing what Roald Dahl wrote in his books. That is absolutely insane.
Ever. You know, and they shouldn't take the chocolate or the vanilla or any other flavor out of anything that has been written. It is absolutely, for me, it is sacrosanct. It's something that is our history. It's our cultural. It's our cultural heritage.
Warts and all.
Oh my gosh.
Warts and all. Warts and all.
These people are so ridiculous. You can tell this guy right here doesn't like the answer that Steven Spielberg is giving him, and he is still one of these people that will say,
oh, there's problematic things that we need to remove from society.
And he probably would love to remove, 1984, ironically, from society as well. But anyway.
Yeah, I do not believe in censorship that way. Okay.
Is this something?
And you can tell that the people in the audience, this is hilarious. You can tell the people in the audience were like, I kind of want to cheer for that, but I don't want to get canceled. So it's kind of funny, but yeah. And you can tell even from this video right here, there's so much happening in this video. You have Steven Spielberg, who's obviously sick and tired of all of the censorship, woke nonsense that is going on. You have this interviewer here who is obviously someone who is part of the woke crowd. And then you have the audience of people who want to cheer on what Steven Spielberg is saying, but they feel like they have to walk on eggshells. It's absolutely insane. The thing that is the craziest to me about this whole situation is that Steven Spielberg will literally still go out and vote for all of the same people that will be censoring everything to high heaven. They will continue to vote for these types of people and want this type of censorship, but at the same time, they're also complaining about this type of censorship. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. What do you think about what Steven Spielberg is saying here? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.